Welcome back to another session. In this session I'm going to explain you about a workbench component setValue. Okay, so this is the basic component, so that's why I'm giving introduction about this component. Okay, so you know how to log in to workbench, right? So I'm giving the administrator login details and select the server. Once you log into the workbench, so this is my sample application. In this sample application I have one process, sample1 process. This is empty process. Okay, so now I'll explain you the setValue component. Okay, so basically setValue component is for assigning the values to our variables, workbench variables. Okay, it may be process variables or local variables. Okay, this is the basic fundamental component in AEM workbench. So for that we have one component called setValue. So go to the define activity, just drag and drop, so you will get this pop-up. In the find text box you just give the setValue. So once you get the setValue, you just select it, click OK. Okay, so once again I will cancel it and do again. Yep, setValue, click OK. Okay, see, this is the basic component of setValue. So this is mainly used for assigning the values to our variables. Okay, assigning variables. Okay, so how to assign the variables I am going to show you. Okay, in the variable section, there we can create the variables. Okay, in the here you can create the variables. Just click on plus icon, plus button, whatever it may be, icon or button. So this is the variable pop-up. In this pop-up I'm giving the name var1 and selecting the type as a boolean, date, whatever it may be. You can choose string, XML. So there are so many out of the box data types are available. So based on your requirement you can select. Now I will show you setValue. Okay, see, in search button you can search, so it's showing the only limited options, right? So if you want to more options, you can click on search, then you can give the minimum 3 letters, then click on search button. It will display the variable data types. Okay, so I am selecting it is a string as of now, string, click OK. So here you see this is a process variable. Process variable means where you defining the variable I am defining the process. Those variables called as a process variables. Okay, so here we can define the variable var1 and its type is a string, and it's I am giving the required nothing but mandatory, it's a compulsory variable, and choose that value. So if you think it's a input variable, you can choose input. If you think it's output, you can choose output based on your requirement. Okay, here's a configuration parameter means, so that I will explain later. So configuration means you can configure the variables in the server. No need to in workbench you directly using those variables, and you can assign the values in the admin UI as well. So for that purpose you can using the configuration parameter, that I will explain later. See, type suppose I am selecting map, subtype is anything like integer, string, anything you can choose. Okay, now I'm selecting the string and the default value. If we want to give default value, so I'm just giving hello world for this example, and we have to choose the output. Oh, I forgot to give output. Right. So we just select the variable. Okay, double click on the variable, then it will be open the pop-up again. See, I'm just selecting the output, click OK. Save icon, click on save the workbench. Now you have to check in the file, so click on check in, right click on the process and click on check in, and then click on deploy. Right click and deploy means this process will be deployed to the server. Okay, successfully check it. Now I'm just invoking the process. Okay, these things I will explain later. Click on OK. See, showing as a hello world output variable var1. Right, so like this you can assign the values into the by using setValue. In the next sessions I will explain you in more components and more services as well in the workbench. I hope you can understand the set variable concept. Okay, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next session.